If you're suffering with anxiety or depression, trust me, just talk to someone. Talk to a friend, a family member, or even someone professional, there's so many different forums which you could log on to, so you can talk to a complete stranger, so you won't feel judged or nothing like that. So there's nothing wrong with that. The worst thing you could do, depending on your type of personality and your personality type, the worst thing you can do is shut yourself off from people. Because if you're not used to or a type of person that can heal in solitude, you won't be doing yourself no favors. You'll be shutting yourself off from the world, and you'll develop social anxieties. If something's triggering you and it's nothing to do with socialization, right? Once you cut yourself off from people, you're going to find it anxious, or you're going to get anxiety from trying to reintegrate with people. And I'm talking from a personal experience. I've done this. I've done it. So yeah, definitely talk to someone, talk to a professional, talk to a friend, or talk to a complete stranger. There's many different forums out there which you can just log on, express yourself, get some feedback from like-minded individuals that are going through or have gone through what you've gone through, for you to feel better. And sometimes with anxiety, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. It's going to be with you, for most of your life, but it's a coping mechanism, and it's all about trying to learn how to cope with it. Anxiety has now really become my friend. It's something that lets me know, okay, something's not right. What's wrong? Something's not right. What's wrong? And then I kind of reverse engineer and try to get to the root of the problem of why I'm feeling the way I feel. Another thing you could do, if you're suffering from anxiety or depression, or you're just feeling low, okay, breathe. When you're having an attack, right, and your adrenaline's going, you start to breathe really, really fast. Try to control your breathing, try to slow it down. Big, deep breaths, really fill the lungs up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Just try to relieve the stress, relieve the tension, relax everything, okay? Just breathe, clear your mind. Hopefully that will give you ease. So one of the best things that I use whenever I'm having any type of anxiety attack or anything like that is exercise, is movement. As they say, movement is medicine. So I try my best to move in a way that takes my mind off of things. So my movement of choice is boxing. I can't think about what's going on, what's wrong. I need to move, defend, keep my hands up, or I'm getting punched in the mouth. And I'm strange, I like it, but not a lot of people do like getting punched in the mouth. So my exercise and movement of choice, right, is boxing. But realistically, you get the same dopamine release, that same feel-good factor, that same reward, that same gratification that you actually did something. And most of the time after you finish training, you feel more relaxed. So when you do go back to address these problems, you can address it more composed, rather than being uptight straight off of the back of stress. So definitely exercise and movement is medicine, not only for the body but for the mind too. I highly recommend that you just move in a way which would allow you to de-stress yourself. Now this is a big one for me, and one of the reasons why my weight fluctuates so much is because whenever I have any type of anxiety, I tend to go for crap food. And when I say crap food, I don't want to try vilify food, because no food is crap food, but it's just your habits are crap, which leads to the side effect of you gaining weight. But I tend to go for the sugary stuff, which gives me my dopamine hit, which gives me that dopamine release, which makes me feel good. But it's that quick instant gratification which doesn't really do me no benefits. It doesn't really do me no good in the long run. It's the equivalent of cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, many different vices. But my vice, and the way that I try to get instant gratification and my dopamine hit, would be food. Now many people have different ways of coping and different ways of different vices, but my vice is food. But what I will say is, try your best when you're going through these anxiety attacks, panic attacks, or even depression, try your best to try to eat as clean as possible, because the thing is, you feel low, and if you go for the crap stuff, right, or you overeat, you're going to feel worse in your body and you're going to feel worse in the mind. So it's going to be a combination of both, and you're getting it from both ends. You're going to be burning the depression candle from both ends, and it's going to be harder for you to pull yourself out of it. So definitely try your best to eat as normal as possible. Try not to overindulge in the things that are going to give you that quick instant gratification or that dopamine hit, because in the long run it's not going to do you no favors, and it's going to be harder for you to bounce back. Also, I would advise you to make sure that what you're allowing in your consciousness at these times when you're feeling weak, right? Because if you listen to sad stuff or negative stuff, because your defenses is low, you're going to feel sad and more negative. So me personally, what I try to listen to is positive stuff or even comedy. I love to laugh. I just want to laugh, and you know, laughter again is another medicine right up there with exercise. So try to monitor what you allow in your system, because you know, you are subconsciously listening to what you're listening to or watching, and you don't want to take on or absorb the negative energy from whatever's influencing you, whether it be TV, music, whatever. Try to listen to something positive, something that's going to uplift you, that's going to make you feel good, that's not going to push you down even further into the dirt, you know. Again, with anxiety, it's always going to be a marathon for people that go through it, and there's many different people that are going through it and they don't know how to cope with it. So I hope that through this video someone will hear this and see this and it will help them. And you know, obviously this is a fitness channel, health channel, and anxiety and depression is one of the reasons why, you know, my weight has always fluctuated. So that's why mental health is definitely a big important factor if you want to get fit, healthy, lose weight, whatever you want to do. Because you know what they say you go for the head and the body will fall. Well, if the head's not in the right place, how are you going to get the body looking how you want it to look? It's just so important that you really do look after your mental health as much as your physical health. You know, we can go into the spiritual and emotional health, and it all does play a part. You know, you need to contribute in all of these different areas for you to feel holistically healthy. But you know, we're just talking about the mental health aspect and element right now. Definitely mental health is serious and it's important, and we need to look after ourselves. And also, prevention is better than cure. It's best that we do things or prevent the things that break us down. So example, if we go to certain places which makes us feel low and depressed, we need to stop going there. If we are around certain people that makes us feel low and depressed, we need to stop being around them. If we eat certain food that makes us feel low and depressed, we need to stop eating it. You know, like, prevention is better than cure, and I don't believe that we should put ourselves in a position to be harmed in any way, shape, form or fashion. We need to put up not only our defenses and our force field, but also we need to protect the grounds as well. You know, like, we don't even want our defenses to even be touched, you know, to be tested. All right, we need to make sure that the grounds before the defense is protected. You know, it's not all about fixing it when it comes. You know, it's good to know how to fix it when you're down, when you're feeling low, when you're depressed, how to bounce back. I'm not saying that's not important, but what I'm saying is that if we can prevent it happening in the first place, that's the most important part. So, you know, if we need to control what we allow in our conscience, we need to. So if it's stuff that we're watching us, getting us down, people we're around, places we go, anything that's influencing us and not serving us, we just need to stop it. We just need to stop it, you know. But at the same time, it's knowing. Sometimes we don't even know that things are harming us, you know. So it's all about being aware. And how do you be aware? You know, just keep your eyes open, your ears open, your heart open, your mind open, and hopefully you'll find your answers. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you want more from this, let me know in the comments below. If you find this video has helped you, hopefully it will help someone else. Share this video. This is PrettySlickRick from PrettySlickRick Fitness. Find your struggle. It's all about struggle, guys. Find your struggle that's going to help you get to where you need to get. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you find your struggle. You know, let's grow. Let's struggle and grow. They struggle and grow.